Okay, so we're back. I have attached the ruffle. As you can see, I just laid it down and serged my way around. I got this far. Well, that's actually where I ended. I got this far, laid another ruffle on top, continued on my way. And when I got in this area, I went ahead and cut the long ruffle off. Here's a piece I cut off, so I had to cut off quite a bit. And then I just curved that edge. You don't have to be as careful in that curve, I guess, if you're even being careful at all, because it's underneath the other one. So, and then I just tied off. Okay, so you can see that I really like a white ruffle on the bottom. There's something really pretty. You get that strong color difference, and a neat edge for a hem line that's easy to do. Now, you might think, do I need to finish this edge? No. It's knit. It's not going to ravel. It's not even going to run. This is cotton knit, so we don't. It's very stable. We don't have to worry about it at all. And as they wear and wash it, it may add a little curl to it, which will be just adorable. So it's done. There's just not an easier way to do a hem than to add a strip of something. Now, what I did want to show you, and it fell on the floor, is this. You can see that this isn't really ruffly. It's just sort of a suggestion of a ruffle. But the way this type of ruffle works, the closer this, remember how I cut the circle out, the center out? So then what I did was, from that one, I cut the center out, and I ended up with this. Ha! Look at all the junk from my floor. And you can see that the closer you get, the tighter that circle is, the more ruffly it gets. So it isn't necessarily true that cutting a great big circle is beneficial. If you want this ruffle to be very ruffly, what you want to do is, what I did for the first few dresses, I used a paper plate. I think that's about a 9-inch circle. And then I removed a very small bit from the center of that, maybe only this much. So I had about this size of a ruffle, but on a tight circle. So when it got stretched out, that was very ruffly and butterfly-like. I prefer it that way. This was quicker though, because I only had one join. When you do it on a 9-inch plate and I don't know what this would be, 5-inch circle out of that, you are going to be doing probably 7 petals, or I call them petals, each one of these being a petal. You'll have about 7 per little dress. So it's a lot of starting and stopping, but oh my gosh, it's adorable. So, you know, you're the seamstress, you get to pick how you do it. But that is how we make ruffles without having to do any gathering, and how we hem without having to do any hemming.